This is Irontrader. It is hump day, which means it is crude day. Now, remember, today at 4:30, the API numbers for crude will be out. And then on Thursday, the EIA report will be out at 11 a.m. for crude and 10:30 for natural gas. And then rig count on Friday, as usual, at 1 p.m. Okay, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil, your daily chart, and we have a weekly chart here. We got to put the weekly up here now because you can see how she's fallen off the old cliff here. Now, first thing I want to point out here is this 8 simple moving average. You can see how it flattened out, kind of curled up here now. She's rolling right to the downside. Okay, same way with your 21, same way with your 50, your 100-day. This is looking really ugly. So any kind of a bounce kind of a situation, she probably will just go lower. Okay, so far today we had a high of 71.46 level, which is basically that candle right there. 71.46. So we came right back up to the resistant level. Now your next level here on the upside will be right here, which would be 71.67. And then we can just start rolling it right on up here. Okay, so then you're looking at 72.20. We have 72.58, and then we'll come up here to the bottom of this candle, 72.83 level, and then we can just ride it right on up there. Okay, you're looking at 73.52, and then what would really your big target is going to be that 8-day at 74.16. Okay, if you can get up to there, which is who knows. And then above that we have that 21-day at 75.03, but this is going to be very, very strong resistance. You can see the downtrend level here. See, we had that double top situation, and then we have this series of lower highs coming all the way on down, and then we had all these double tops here, double tops, all this double tops, and she just fallen right off a cliff here. So when it did rally back, it got back to that 71.46 level, but you notice that it so far hasn't gotten any higher than that. Okay, so today's low here, what we're looking at is so far we had a low of 69.19. Okay, so what we're looking for here, looks like we might have a bottoming tail. So we're looking for on the low. If you look at the downside, we're looking at yesterday, excuse me, yesterday's low. You're looking at 70.10. Okay, then we'll come over here to at 69.19 level here. Okay, so then what we're doing is I pointed out here all your support levels are going on right here. Okay, so 69.28 we got lower than that. Right here 68.80 would be your next target, and then we're going to have this bad boy here at 67.71. That's it if it keeps right on going. Now again, when you look at this chart, okay, so this is your 67.71 level, but then again, then what we have to do is we just have to look all the way here. Okay, so there's your 66.80 right here. What do we have? 65.38, and then we're going to come down here 64.36, and then right there is your big retest level at 63.64. But right now, what we do is we just worry about this candle right there is at 67.71 if it keeps on selling farther. Okay, so that's what you want to watch. And today, obviously, we just want to watch the bottom of that candle. That's 71.46, and then 71.67, and then we can just keep rolling the red on up here. But let's just see how this all shakes out here. Now, again, what we got here is well, again, there's really nothing going on here. There's no divergence situation here, so it's just very, very choppy. It just looks like crude wants to go lower. Your green is below your red here. This is not good. Same way here on the MACD on a weekly chart. And RSI here, this has plenty of room to run here. You're sitting at 37. That can go much, much lower here. Okay, so for today, this is what we want to do. You want to watch yesterday's low here on a closing basis. That's at 70.10. And then we want to obviously watch today's low at that 69.19. And again, if that falls off here, then what we're going to be doing is looking to that candle, 68.80 and then 67.71. Those are going to be your downside targets there going on today. Upside, just watch that 71.46 and that 71.67 and see if you can get any kind of a juice going, and then maybe pop right on up here to your 72.20 and then your 72.58. And if it keeps running, then we just look at your big targets, which is going to be your 74.15 level here, and that's your 8-day, and then we have your 21-day here. But right now, this looks very, very bearish. There's nothing really positive about this. However, I'll be looking for scalps on the long side, even though I am short. Okay, I still have a short position, but I am still looking for the long side scalps. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, natural gas, here we have a daily chart. Okay, so here's where we had that contract roll, popped right on up here, and now we have a nice good series of higher highs and higher low. Now, okay, you can see yesterday where to go right into the 50-day and then pulled back. And now where are we today? Okay, so far we have what they call an inside day, which is your high and low is within the inside of the previous high and low. So what's stopping this pretty much dead in the water is that 50-day. See, this is why you want to trade the charts, because now you know exactly where your resistance levels are. Okay, so what we're looking at is this 2.20. Okay, that's going to be very, very key. And then if we can get above that, we'll go to yesterday's high. You're looking at 2.225. Okay, and that's what we're looking for. And then what we'll do, if we can bust above that, here's your target is going to be that 2.26, your 200 SMA here, and then we have your 2.29, your 100 SMA, and then we have your big retest there at 2.30, which is basically right there, top of that candle. Okay, so if we get above that, then we have, look at how much farther we can just roll all the way on up here until we get your big retest all the way there at 3.159. But right now, this 50-day is holding it down. We got to see if it can bust above it. Now, downside, we have this nice 21-day here for support. Now, you can see here, even though it popped down, that 21-day is holding it there on the closing basis, which is very, very nice. So downside support, what you really want to do is look at that 2.13 level. That's very, very key. Now, you can see how the turning 21 there is curling up here. If we can get it to blast above that 50-day, we'll push that price right up nicely. Same with your 8-day. Look at this 8-day at 2.08 here. That's starting to curl up nice. And look at here, we can see once that starts curling up here, it takes that price right on up here. When that price gets below it, this is what happens. When the price gets above it, that 8 SMA, this is what happens. Okay, so be a little patient with this. Be a little patient. So for today, this is what we're going to be watching. Okay, you're going to watch that 50-day, 2.20. All right, if you can crack above that, then what you're doing is your target is going to be right there at that 2.266. Okay, that's going to be your target, first target. Then your second target, okay, 2.29, and then there's your third target at 2.30. Downside, this is what you want to watch on a closing basis. Very, very key. 2.13, that's your 21-day. If that's lost, then we're going to look right here to this 8-day sitting at 2.086. Now, again, if that's lost, then what we do is we come down here to the bottom of this candle. Okay, he's looking at 2.02. There's your gap. Top of that candle, 1.97. There's your fill. Gap, fill. Then we can just look at the bottom of that candle, 1.94, and your big retest down here at 1.87. But right now, this is looking good. It's kind of the same kind of a scenario here. See how we had this sideways action, and then we just take a little time for that 8-day to come up, and then she rallied up very, very nicely. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out. So just watch that 50-day on the upside. Very, very key. You crack above, you know where you're going. Okay. Watch that 21-day on the downside. You crack below the 8-day, you know where you're going. Okay. Just like we had yesterday, you got right into it, couldn't do it. But you held that 8-day when it sold all the way and down, and we finished up very, very strong. Now, RSI here, you're still looking very, very good. You're only sitting there at 53. Plenty of room to run. You got like a sideways action. MACD looking very, very good here. Your green is above your red, shows momentum to the upside. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out. Now, remember, the EIA report will be out on Thursday at 10:30 as usual on natural gas. But remember, you're coming into the seasonality time here where this is going to be a nice, good buying opportunity here. So what I do is I'm long on natural gas, and I'm also trading it. So I'll be looking here, but just be patient with this. Be very, very patient here. You got to get above that 50 days. See, this is why it's so important here when you look at this. See, how yesterday when it sold down, right down to that 8, held it, okay, you go level to level. Okay, so first of all, you look at that 21-day. No, it came right on down, but it held that and then right back up to that 50-day. But you notice it couldn't close above. That's the key. And then today, look at here. We're just putting that like a ceiling right on that thing until we can bust above. I think it's just going to be a matter of time. I highly doubt if natural gas is going to stay down here in the 2 level here for going into the winter. Okay, that's what I got for you. And I'll be back here at midday trading. We'll take a look here at crude oil and natural gas, and then we'll throw something else in the old mix. Okay, but remember, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.